first ascents are the most rewarding thing. Going out into nature and using your imagination to create something on the wall. Just the whole process, the whole adventure of putting up a new route is such a rewarding process.
The obvious, like most bitchin' line. I always like to take the best line. So that's why when I went to third tier of Clark Mountain, I bolted Jumbo Love.
The joy of bolting for me is you can take like a blank canvas basically and create this your own little masterpiece that people can enjoy or hate depending on what it is. But I just love it. I love putting my own route up and then seeing how it goes and figuring out the moves and like making it work. And then seeing people get on it and enjoy it is awesome. I would say like less than 1% of people will actually bolt and contribute to it.
You were a messenger. We were just voyagers. Mirror images of things we were. Mirror images of things we were.
When we started bolting, it was considered bad style to put the bolts in or rappel. That was the history. In fact, it was considered bad style to put bolts in. And so it was always minimize the bolts. And once they were accepted as a legitimate way to protect and anchor climbs, then it was always, you can't put them in from the top down, it has to be ground up, that's the ethic. So what we became good at was actually bolting from the ground to comply with the letter of the law. And unfortunately what that would entail sometimes, it means you'd actually place a bolt ladder. And then you'd go back and take the bolts out that you didn't need. But because of that, you didn't often get the bolts in exactly the right place.
A lot of the times those big caves, you can't get to the top, or it's too far, or it's too high. So you start going from the ground up. One thing that's really made it easier is an RB. And then you stick that, drill a hole, stick that in, you hang on it, you feel comfortable, and then you put the bolt, you can search around, find the holes, then you stick the bolting where it needs to go the first time. So then you're not drilling too many holes, you're not wasting bolts, you're not having to hang on another 1/4 inch bolt and change bits and things like that. It's just faster, it's easier, it's more efficient, and there's less waste and less holes drilled in the rock.
But with the RBs, it's just a hole, plug it with a tool, get over to where you want safely, work on something else, and then you remove them and bam, it looks like you were never there.
Putting up routes, the idea is to bolt a really good route. Depending on the situation, sometimes it's really helpful to start at the bottom, and other times it's better to go from the top. Usually I end up doing a little bit of a mixture of both when I'm putting up a route. Oftentimes I just want to see if the route goes at all. So, if there's a hard boulder problem at the bottom, you just have to get up there and check it out, see if it goes, and know if it's even worth, investing more time and effort into. So definitely saves a lot of time and energy.
Bolting steep terrain is really difficult. It's really strenuous on the body. You got your shoulders because you're always lifting the drill. You got your stomach because you're always sitting there. You got your neck because you're trying to hold your head up to see something. And then you got your harness is digging in, and then your feet are asleep because you haven't felt those in 6 hours. Basically every part of your body hurts. It's a lot of money, and then the pain and agony your body goes through is huge, but it's worth it because 1, I love it, and 2, you get to see people out there climbing and loving it too, so it's all worth it.